What's up, you guys? Chet-guthrie with DPM Gaming here, coming to you all with another fun-filled TCG-related video. Or maybe not so much TCG-related, it is related indirectly to the Pokemon TCG, but really, for the most part, it is a forgotten relic from the 90s, from my childhood, and that is the Pokemon coin game. Yes, you guys, while I was cleaning my attic, my storage room, I found my coins. So today, guys, we are going to talk about the most amazing, I won't say most amazing, probably one of the coolest things that the Pokemon Company ever did that never quite took off, and I'd probably say they kind of want you to forget about it. But anyway, guys, let's sit down, let's open these things up. I have not seen these things since I was about 9 years old. You see, this particular product right here, this goes all the way back to the height of the Pokemon craze. It was 1998, Red and Blue had just released. You had the first base sets of the Pokemon TCG. I mean, you had movies, you had everything, you had stuffed animals. Pokemon was the biggest icon of the time. In fact, I would say, for its time, it was even bigger than Mickey Mouse in the 90s. Now, when this happened, the Pokemon Company, they wanted to build off this phenomenon, and of course, that being the TCG. You even had marbles, competitive marbles, if you can believe it, little figurines. I mean, it was just an amazing time to be alive if you were a kid back then. But when I was a kid, I bought these and I held on to them, and they've been sitting in a box until today, and I'm glad that I found them. Let's open these things up. It will be something that I don't think that the newer generation even knows that was a thing back then. But we are going to crack this open. Oh, by the way, we'll look at the back of it. This is kind of how the game was played. You would spin the coin, and whatever it would land on, that was the damage that you would do to your opponent. Now, I guess after like certain HP loss, I guess it kind of depended like who had the higher attack. I think that's how it played. But I have not opened this in a very, very long time, and as you all can tell, I mean, it, sadly, this, my case busted. I think that happened when I was like 12, but there we go. Let's open it, let's see what's inside. Oh, it goes that way. And this was actually my first set that I ever bought. I had a Rapidash, I had a Psyduck, and a Vaporeon. And this would tell you how the game was played. Wedge, knockout versus knockout, knockout versus poke item. Then you had like the special attack chart, you had the action to take, potion, double times 2. Kind of like super effective hits in today's world. And of course you had the various different types of elements that your Pokemon would have. Imagine your Vaporeon going up against a Rapidash and probably taking it out with its top move right here. Or you had Transform, or Boom, or Numbers versus Numbers, spinning a line. I mean, this is absolutely nuts. And while I was looking, I even found this. This is for 2 players, 7 and up. This is one of the original brochures right here. Tells you about the content, setup, the objective, multiplayer, kind of like Pokemon in today's realm, the games, the TCG. You'd have 3 Pokemon. That's what you would have. And then you had winning, knock out all your opponent's coins, and you win. That was the basis of the game. Or 40 to 10. Again, this explains how the game worked. And that is, again, another time capsule, but that was the first one that I had. And this is the one that's not so damaged. By the way, they did have booster boxes of this, which is kind of weird to think that they did have one at one time, but they did. Okay, let's go inside. Oh yeah, and I remember, I pulled an Articuno from this. I remember, like, as a kid, I thought that was the coolest thing that I pulled a legendary. Or then you have a Voltorb, or no, Electrode. It was an Electrode, and a Weedle. And again, this just sums up how you played the game. I have not, actually, I never even played this as a kid. I'm going to be honest, I just wanted to collect the coins. But yeah, this is something from Hasbro that was created a long time ago, an official Nintendo product. And sadly, I'd probably say, in the present world, it is something that they want you to forget about. Just because it just never took off. I mean, you don't really even hear about the marbles either. That's another thing for another day. But anyway, guys, this has been another fun-filled TCG/pop culture related video, a thing from my past that I think the newer generation of Pokemon players, collectors, would like to see, to get a glimpse of what it was like at the very beginning of the Pokemon craze. But anyway, guys, remember, if you like the video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Always means a lot, goes to show that y'all care and that y'all want to see more awesome videos. So without further ado, you guys, this video is over. Till we meet again.